Rightio guys, as you would have seen in the previous footage, camp is set up. I think it's just after lunch. So I've got me lunch here and me drink. Well, neighbours have rocked up in bay 14 over the back there. There we go, got the swag and the awning set up. Bit of a different angle this time. I've tied it up against the tree. Instead of just going straight down and diverting the water directly into the bottom there, I thought I'd, tie it up to the tree. Looks reasonably flat there. I am concerned though, like if it really does pour down, it's going to be a mud slop. Because you can see where it's really damp through that part. Couldn't really find anywhere else within this area to do it. So I was kind of like, that'll do. If it's going to rain, it's going to rain. But yeah, car over there. Got me firewood, kindling, so on. But yeah, what do I think of the camp so far? Pretty bloody good. Just concerned about that mud slop, to be honest. It feels like it's more overcast than it is, but I look up and it's all high to mid-level cloud. So I'm not too concerned about it as much. Like I said, today shouldn't be the issue. It's more about in the morning. That could be a bit concerning. Hopefully it doesn't rain overnight. That's all I'm hoping, is that it doesn't rain overnight. Because like my usual gripe is I don't want to be packing up in a wet, soggy mess. That's it. That's my only concern. Like, it's not the rain itself. One thing I do want to say about this campsite is because it's so close to Sue's Road, all the traffic going past is really loud. Like I said, not necessarily a personal complaint. It's more just letting you guys know that, you know, road noise is a thing during the day, but hopefully not at night. I can't see it being that busy at night, but we never know. While I was setting up camp, there was little to no bird noise. I heard a little bit when I first got here, but there's not much now. No magpies, no kookaburras, no little birds, so I'm quite surprised. Thought being out in the forest there'd be something, but... Oh, and I've had one fly. First fly in a long time. Anyway, I'm going to have my lunch, have a bit of a rest. Got a magazine to read, so I'll do a bit of reading. Not much else. Might wander back to the river later on and have a little sit around there. I guess until then I'll speak to you guys soon. Rightio guys, we're back down the river. We're going to go find Sue's Bridge. I'm not sure if it was the bridge that I drove over to come in. Maybe it is. Maybe there's another bridge somewhere else. We're going to go down this little track here, which is what I pointed out earlier. So I'll spin the camera in. There we go. River's just to my left. But yeah, we're going to go for a little mini walk. I'm assuming that goes back to the campground. Oh, here we go, guys. Another beautiful spot to launch your boat or kayak or whatever you've got. Seems closer than the other ones. Another beautiful area. The water doesn't seem to be flowing as much here. Kind of weird. Considering down the left-hand side, where I was before, it was. As you can see, bit of high to mid-level cloud. Sun's out, bit of a breeze. Quite beautiful otherwise. Wow. Anyway, let's keep going. Let's find this bridge. Okay, you've got a path that way. We got this way. Suppose it all leads back to the same place. Actually, this might lead back into the campground. Okay, we'll go this way. Because we're going away from the water. A little bit of bush bashing here. Doesn't matter, I got my hat on, got my glasses. I forgot to read why they call it Sue's Bridge. Was Sue one person, or was it somebody's last name? Oh, okay. I'm glad it's not as steep, but it's a bit muddy here. So I don't want to slip and end up in the drink. Okay, not so bad. I like these little riverside walks that you can do here. Oh, better bob down, I'm going to smack the head. I'm assuming it leads me to the bridge. I can kind of see something ahead of me. Again, as always, I'm glad that it's much cooler Like I said before, still in the middle of winter a bit. I think it's midwinter now. Whoa. Prime example right here. Oh wow. I slipped coming up that little bit of embankment there. That would have been nice. Fall backwards, end up in the water. Wouldn't have been nice really. As you know, camera's not waterproof. Microphone's not waterproof. I'm not waterproof. So as you can see, the bridge is up ahead. I don't think there's any other bridge around, so this must be Sue's Bridge. You just really could not tell by driving over. It looks so modern. But yeah, it is one of those old, is it trestle, wooden trestle? Wooden trestle bridges. You can see wood on the bottom there. Wow. I am really going to be careful around this mud. Might stick to the not so slippery looking bits. How nice and calm is it here though? And there's no vehicles driving past. It is so peaceful. This just reminds me of Wright's Bridge. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but in the middle here, there is a orange rope. And I'm assuming people must swim out, climb up the wood, and swing off that and jump into the water, maybe. Don't know what else that they could be there for. But yeah, this reminds me of Wright's Bridge. Wright's Bridge. It must have been Wright's Bridge. There's so many bridges in there, I can't remember which one's right. It must have been Wright's Bridge. But yeah, similar sort of design. Thing is, I wanted to go up above for a view from the road. The original wood beams have metal bracing on them now. And up there, this one here looks like it's been replaced. Hopefully it remains to be a good day and a good evening and a good night. Anyway guys, I just thought I'd come for a quick little stroll along here to this bridge. Had a look, now standing underneath it. As always, I'm going to kind of head back. If something interesting happens, I'll talk to you guys then. Hey guys, well it's been a while. It's been a couple of hours, done a bit of reading, attempted to get the fire going. It took a few attempts. I got a little axe. I haven't got a full log, well I have got a home, I didn't bring the full log splitter, because usually the bag of firewood I get, you know, is decent sized. But this one here, this lot seemed to be a bit too chunky I guess, so I got my little axe out and yeah, split the wood down a little bit. And I had a family come over to me and ask if I had an axe. And I said, well, I've only got this small one. And they said, well, that's better than nothing. Can we borrow it? So off they went. They brought it back and said, what a great little axe that is. So in turn for me lending the axe, they've brought me over some nice thick redwood. So I thought that's very nice of them. So yeah, really appreciate that. So people can be good. So now that I've split the wood down a little bit, the fire seems to be generating a lot of smoke, but at the same time the flame's starting to pick up. So I'm happy about that. Decided to hopefully, now that I've got smaller bits, pick up a bit. So yeah, what have I been doing? Bit of reading, cup of tea, bit of random filming here and there. Haven't sent the drone up. Weather-wise, earlier it got a bit iffy. And I really got into that stage of, oh, what do I do? Because it looked like it might rain. And I'm like, oh, that's the last thing I need, considering I've set up camp and got the fire going and that. I thought, oh shit, what am I going to do? It's like, still seems like middle to high level cloud. And the family I spoke to before, they're kind of like, well, they don't think it's going to rain today from what they saw, but it could be early tomorrow. And I'm like, I hope it doesn't rain overnight. And they're saying like 9, 10 a.m. maybe. And I thought, well, by that time, hopefully I'm packed up and on my way. All is well, hoping. But I really like it out here. I haven't been for a walk around since the walk around I did earlier. But there's one over there, two. There's maybe 4, including me. So 4 or 5 people in this campsite out of 25 bays. So that's not too bad. Yeah, what is the time? I think it's about 4:30, between 4:30 and 5 o'clock. So I might get dinner going soon. Rightio guys, time for some dinner. Didn't film it. Well, I've done a little bit of filming. Actually, I didn't talk about it though. You needed to see the ins and outs of a piece of steak. But I've got steak, egg, bit of salad here. Starting to get a bit dark now. Got all my lights on. A few amber lights just to keep the bugs away. The fire's going really well. But I've barely heard any birds all day. Yet the kookaburras come out now. So my food doesn't go cold. Just thought I'd have a quick little chat. Well, good morning guys. What a night. Went to bed about 8:30, 9 o'clock. Apologies for not having a chat before then. Yeah, just pretty much sat by the fire the whole time till the wood burnt out. As you'll see, just turn the camera around. Camp is all packed up. Just packing away most of it now. But the main thing is, breakfast is served. Who would have guessed? Bacon and egg roll. Rightio, had breakfast, packed up, done a bit of clean up, packed up most of the other stuff, still got the swag out and that. The best thing, it didn't rain last night. It wasn't still though. Last night was a real weird one. As in, my usual gripe, I was tossing and turning, and I even changed sides of the swag, as in, usually my head's at one end where the bigger part of the swag is, but I've noticed that was slightly lower, so my head was lower than my feet, and that was just really uncomfortable, so I ended up, going the other way. And then I just kept waking up, tossing and turning, and it wasn't even cold last night. There was not much disturbances, like nobody was making excessive noise or anything. It's like I want to get to the bottom of why I just keep tossing and turning. And I have heard that for some people, staying in a different place other than your own bed at home, it keeps you awake. It's like, I guess it's the unknown or something. And it's like, even though that's my swag and the stretcher and all the rest of it, but maybe because I'm in a different location, I don't know. I can't pinpoint it. I have no idea why. It's just so damn weird. And at times it's very frustrating because I wake up feeling like shit and a bit tired and all that during the day. But yeah, other than that, it was pretty good. Like, as you can probably hear in the background, the wind picked up a bit overnight, but no rain, not even a drop of rain. It's not even that cold this morning. Like, I've just got my shirt on. It does look a bit overcast though. Like, it is meant to rain. I think I'll be on my way before it even starts. But yeah, it didn't get light. Like, I wake up about 6:30 because if I went to bed about 9, so that's what I mean. I get the hours, but it's disturbed sleep. But yeah, woke up about 6:30 and it was still dark, so I was walking around with, like, running off the lantern and my headlight and everything. Just while I just trickled away and started packing up stuff. I was a bit hasty about it because I thought, well, it's meant to be raining today. I don't know when it's going to rain or if it's going to rain. I don't want to be, starting to pack up or not packing up and then it starts to rain. So I thought, just get in, get it done. As usual, no great rush to go home. I'm going to pop into Bustleton on the way out and, stop and grab a real coffee. I did make my own coffee as always, but as I always say, nothing beats a barista coffee. What do I think of Sue's Bridge? pretty good. As in, it's a beautiful area. There's no walk tracks really though, so I couldn't go on like a mini hike anywhere. I went up like a little bit. I went up to the bridge and around the day use area. Not much else. So exploring wise, not too much. Amongst the trees, amongst the forest and all that, pretty bloody good. The odd bird around. I can hear them, but I don't see them. Like, there's no small birds out here, I've noticed. The odd crow and magpie. And of course the kookaburras, who seem to be sleeping up in the tree just above my camp because they were so noisy this morning. Where I am, I was in a decent gap. I didn't have any people on either side, which is weird because people were I'm in 15, there was people in 14, and they set up and everything, and I went for a walk and come back and they were gone. And I thought, oh, maybe they've just gone out for a drive and they come back. No, they never came back. So I'm like, I wonder why they left. Maybe their campground was too muddy. No idea. Or maybe they thought it was going to rain, so they left. Oh, wow. Oh, they're up there. Oh, there's heaps of them. I think about 20 of them flew over. That's cool. Nothing beats the Australian bush. When it just comes to, you know, what you wake up to and what you go to bed to. Just to get away. Like I said, I just do night camps here and there, or I try for a 2-nighter, but they always get stuffed up. But just to get out for the night, just to get away from the city area, the metro if you want to call it that. Just to get out in the bush. And I still feel as though I need to learn how to just sit and just be. Like, I think I do all right. I'm getting much better than I used to be. I used to be so fidgety. I used to always, you know, think that I need to go and do something. Whereas I just get that out the way first, like we did yesterday, and then I can just sit back and relax. Anyway, guys, I think that was it. I think I've covered it pretty well. I did that little walk around yesterday, so all the campsites, so if you do want to come out to Sue's Bridge, you can watch the video and see which campsite suits you guys the best. But yeah, I think I'll leave it at that. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Please give me a thumbs up, it really does help me out. And I'll see you guys in the next adventure. See you later.